Hey, movie minions, Jason Emmett back with another movie mix for you. In 1996, Scream came out, and it was a massive success. After that, companies were scrambling to release their version of Scream. There were movies like Urban Legend, Disturbing Behavior, The Faculty, which I love, and I Know What You Did Last Summer. Now, this 1997 film starred Jennifer Love Hewitt, Ryan Phillippe, Freddie Prinze Jr., and Sarah Michelle Gellar. Oh, and Johnny Galecki from Big Bang. He was in it, too. Anywho, the movie was loosely based on the 1973 novel written by Lois Duncan. It told the story of a group of teens who covered up a car accident where a man died, only to be hunted down by the hook-wielding killer and offed one by one a year later. And like Scream, this one was also written by Kevin Williamson. Also like Scream, it did exceptionally well in the box. So, of course, there was a sequel, and that one came out a year later. So, I Know What You Did that summer as well, in 1998. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. That was the name of it. And in 2006, they had a straight-to-video movie called I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer, which I have not seen, but I hear has nothing really to do with the other two films. So we actually thought that Mike Flanagan, from Hush, Ouija, Oculus, was going to give us a remake back in 2014. And by all accounts, it was a pretty big deal over at Sony, but for whatever reason, it just didn't come to fruition. We then heard they were pulling a Scream, meaning the new movie would have the same name and be a sort of sequel/soft reboot situation. Again, likely because Scream is doing well in the box office. It's all cyclical, my friends. Also, like the Scream franchise coming back, we have heard that Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr. have been in talks to return to the franchise a la Neve Campbell and Courtney Cox and pretty much all the remaining Scream alumni. I just don't think there's that much remaining alumni from the I Know What You Did Last Summer. I think most of them were killed off in the movies. Spoiler alert, I guess. 1996. It's been a while. So give me 20 seconds to pimp out our sponsor, BustedTees.com. You should head over to BustedTees.com. Check out all their apparel. It's awesome for geeky movie and game lovers, like us. They have hats, shirts, hoodies, and more. Now at checkout, you're going to use my code, Jason25945, and then you're going to get like 20% off, which is cool. Again, BustedTees.com. That code, Jason25945. And now back to I Know What You Did Last Summer. All right. It's set to be directed by Jennifer Caitlin Robinson, who recently worked on Thor: Love and Thunder and another movie called Do Revenge. The screenplay was penned by author Sam Lansky after an initial script by Leah McKendrick, who wrote and starred in Scrambled, which gets awesome reviews, so that's probably really good news. And we've also heard that original script was amazing and mind-blowing and blew all the executives away, so I'm assuming that's also good news. We're just going to have to wait and see. Anyway, recently we received a bit of casting news, and that Madeline Klein, who we recently saw in Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery, which I liked apparently more than other people. I thought it was a fun movie. And Camila Mendez from Riverdale, that we've heard they have both joined on. And we already knew that Jonah Hauer-King from The Little Mermaid, Tyreek Withers from Senior Year, and Sarah Pidgeon from Tiny Beautiful Things, they had already been cast. I think having a talented but maybe not as well-known young cast coming into this, I think that's a really smart move. They're obviously aiming for the mid to late teen market. You got to remember they brought in this new young cast for the Scream movies, the newer ones. It's exactly what they did originally back in the day, too. And I think that gives some names for people to grab hold of, but it doesn't overpower the movie. At any rate, we have about a year. It is set for a July 18, 2025 release, and of course, we'll let you know more as we hear it, my movie minions. Now, did you guys like the Scream reboot films? Personally, I haven't been a huge fan of them, but I appear to be the minority on this one as well, and I am looking forward to the next one, probably more than the last few. But what about you guys? Comment, also share, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's very important that you hit that subscribe button. Until next time, we should all just go rewatch I Know What You Did Last Summer, because it's been a while and I don't remember it that well. So we should all just watch it together. And of course, stay awesome.